ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಭಾರತ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಸಹಕಾರವನ್ನು ಬಲಪಡಿಸಲು ಬೆಂಗಳೂರಲ್ಲಿ ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಫೆಡರೇಷನ್ SBF ತನ್ನ 4ನೇ ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ತೆರೆಯಿತು. ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು 13 ನವೆಂಬರ್ 2025. ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಬಿಸಿನೆಸ್ ಫೆಡರೇಷನ್ SBF ತನ್ನ 4ನೇ ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಸೆಂಟರ್ SAC ಅನ್ನು ಭಾರತದಲ್ಲಿ ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ನಗರದಲ್ಲಿ ಉದ್ಘಾಟಿಸಿದೆ. ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಪೂರ್ವ ಏಷ್ಯಾ ಹೊರತಾಗಿ ಪ್ರಾರಂಭವಾದ ಇದು ಮೊದಲ ಸೆಂಟರ್ ಆಗಿದ್ದು, ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಉದ್ಯಮಗಳು, ವಿಶೇಷವಾಗಿ ಸಣ್ಣ ಮತ್ತು ಮಧ್ಯಮ ಪ್ರಮಾಣದ ಸಂಸ್ಥೆಗಳು SMEs, ಭಾರತದ ವೇಗವಾಗಿ ಬೆಳೆಯುತ್ತಿರುವ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆಯನ್ನು ಸದುಪಯೋಗಪಡಿಸಿಕೊಳ್ಳಲು ಸಹಾಯ ಮಾಡಲಿದೆ. ಈ ಹೊಸ ಕೇಂದ್ರವು ಎಂಟರ್ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಮತ್ತು SBF ಅವರ GlobalConnect SBF ಉಪಕ್ರಮದ ಭಾಗವಾಗಿದ್ದು, ಕಂಪನಿಗಳ ಅಂತಾರಾಷ್ಟ್ರೀಯ ವಿಸ್ತರಣೆಗೆ ಸಲಹೆ, ನೆಟ್ವರ್ಕಿಂಗ್ ಹಾಗೂ ವ್ಯವಹಾರ ಸಂಪರ್ಕ ಸೌಲಭ್ಯಗಳನ್ನು ಒದಗಿಸುತ್ತದೆ. ಭಾರತವು ವಿಶ್ವದ 4ನೇ ಅತಿದೊಡ್ಡ ಆರ್ಥಿಕತೆಯಾಗಿದ್ದು, 2025ರಲ್ಲಿ 6.6% ಬೆಳವಣಿಗೆ ನಿರೀಕ್ಷಿಸಲಾಗಿದೆ. ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ 7ನೇ ಸತತ ವರ್ಷಕ್ಕೂ ಭಾರತದ ಅತಿದೊಡ್ಡ ವಿದೇಶಿ ನೇರ ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಮೂಲವಾಗಿದ್ದು, ದಕ್ಷಿಣ ಪೂರ್ವ ಏಷ್ಯಾ ವ್ಯಾಪಾರ ಮತ್ತು ಹೂಡಿಕೆ ಪಾಲುದಾರರ ಪೈಕಿ ಪ್ರಮುಖ ಸ್ಥಾನದಲ್ಲಿದೆ. 2023ರಿಂದ 2025ರವರೆಗೆ ಸಿಂಗಾಪುರ್ ಕಂಪನಿಗಳ ಭಾರತ ಮಾರುಕಟ್ಟೆಯ ಆಸಕ್ತಿ ಹೆಚ್ಚುತ್ತಿರುವ ಹಿನ್ನೆಲೆಯಲ್ಲಿ SAC ಬೆಂಗಳೂರು ಮುಂದಿನ 2 ವರ್ಷಗಳಲ್ಲಿ 470ಕ್ಕೂ ಹೆಚ್ಚು ಕಂಪನಿಗಳನ್ನು ತಲುಪುವ ಗುರಿಯಿದೆ.
ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ, ಮಾರ್ನಿಂಗ್. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is a great honor to be with you today in Bengaluru, a city that pulses with the very rhythm of innovation. Please allow me to extend a very warm welcome to our esteemed guests. Our guest of honor, Ms. Gan Xiao Huang, Minister of State for Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Trade Industry, Singapore. The Federal Minister of State for the Ministry of Labour and Employment and Ministry of Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises, Government of India, Ms. Dr. Kailash. The Honorable Minister of Electronic Information Technology and Biotechnology and Rural Development and Pachacha Raj, Member of Legislative Assembly, Chitapur, Mr. Priyan Karaj, Chairman of our new SBF India Business Committee, Mr. Prasan Mukherjee, and our SBF Chief Executive Officer, Mr. Kok Ping Soon, and our partners and friends from the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and Ministry of Trade Industry of Singapore and Enterprise Singapore.
Mr. Priyan Kharge, and I must say before that I have seen him as a very young man in 13 Talkatura Road. We both will understand the address. So, and Madam Shobha Kandagle, and we are very honored that all three very distinguished people have come to this. We are, and Mr. SSTO, as he said, my old friend, not only my old friend, he had a lot of trust in me in doing things in the Singapore Business Federation. Didn't speak Spanish, I never had any business in Latin America, but he made me the chairman of Latin America Business Group, and I think the SBF did quite well with that group for the first 3 years. Kok Ping Soon, my industry leaders, friends and partners.
The first office of the Singapore Business Federation in Bengaluru. This event is not only underscores SBF's commitment to deeper engagement with India, but also signals a bold new chapter in the business partnership between Singapore and India, and more importantly, Karnataka. For decades, Singapore and India have forged strong ties of trade, investment and innovation. The SBF, as Singapore's apex business chamber representing more than 30,000 companies and key local and foreign chambers, plays a pivotal role in shaping this ecosystem. And by establishing its first physical presence in India, especially in the innovation hub of Bengaluru, it is sending a clear message that India is not simply a destination for investment, but a partner for co-creation, collaboration and future-facing growth. And to be very honest, when Mr. Prasoon was speaking, he was asking why Bengaluru. Trust me, sir, there is no other place than Bengaluru. Weather-wise or otherwise, we are excellent. And you might, I'm sure, although Ms. Karan Laje and me come from different political parties, but when it comes to Karnataka, we work as one. And I'm sure she will vouch for Bengaluru more than Delhi or Mumbai anytime. And if you're coming from Delhi, trust me, this is heaven as of now. And a few years back, when you spoke about Bengaluru, we were called the pensioners' paradise. Today, when you speak about Bengaluru, we are the most disruptive city in the world. Today we are the fourth largest technology cluster, and we are driven heavily by a people and policy approach. That's what makes us unique.
Priyanka Kargeji is the Minister for Information Technology, Biotechnology and also Rural Development and Panchayat Raj. Mr. Prasan Mukherjee ji. Dear friends, media friends, I welcome SBF to Bengaluru. You started a new chapter in Bengaluru, and also the relationship between Singapore and India. It is my privilege to join you all for the inauguration of Singapore Enterprise Center, a representative office of the Singapore Business Federation in Bengaluru.
Yes, I'm Samantha Teo, the Executive Director of Singapore Business Federation for internationalization. As you are all aware, internationalization is not an easy journey. SBF has always been helping Singapore companies looking at growing their business overseas. India is one key market that we are focusing, and we are seeing rapidly number of growth in terms of companies taking an interest in expanding their business here. Our office for SEC at Bengaluru is actually situated in WeWorks at MG Road to make it convenient for Singapore companies to land and meet with us. The main purpose of the office is really to create a common corridor between Singapore and India, and bringing connections, bringing knowledge, information, and all the know-how in terms of setting up here. Of course, while we set up our office in Bengaluru, our coverage, assistance to Singapore companies is pan-India. We will look for the most optimal state, city, and connections, for Singapore companies to rapidly grow their business here, depending on what the business needs are. So we want to count on the government of India to help us expand, whether is it our coverage, whether is it our connections, and of course with the input of the Singapore Business Federation India Business Committee that has just been set up, chaired by Mr. Prasun Mukherjee of USEL. I'm sure that we will be in a very good state, to provide all the assistance to Singapore companies, as well as assistance to Indian companies looking towards Singapore, and venturing into the ASEAN market using Singapore as the platform. So thank you very much. I look forward to all your support, and hope that we can find a way to work together in the bigger good between Singapore and India. Thank you.